Newman joins us from Sydney, professor at the Curtin University Sustainable Policy Institute, also a member of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Peter, we know you're taking time out from spending Christmas from your family to be with us. We won't detain you for too long. Are you happy with the way 2024 has gone in terms of commitments to fighting the climate crisis? Has it been more positive or negative?
Well, happy is hard to say after that overview that you just provided, because we did have a few signs of change. The hope does remain because solar batteries and electric vehicles are looking incredibly attractive economically now. This is a new world that's emerging very rapidly, but we are right hanging in the balance. We're on the edge of apocalypse because the climate change is happening faster than we first thought, and we don't yet have control of the decarbonisation agenda globally. There are places like China and parts of Europe and the US that are showing how to do it, and it is a very good economic commitment to make. So we must make the change quicker, but it is possible to do. And I just have to say, he's wrong, the Economic Intelligence Unit there, about needing coal. We don't need it. We don't need gas either. Batteries have collapsed in price. They are so much cheaper to manage the ups and downs of renewable energy. It is possible to make solar, wind, and batteries fit together and completely replace all the fossil fuels in our power systems, certainly in our transport systems. So we've got to get going.
You and I spoke after the COP29 summit in Azerbaijan, the UN climate conference, and maybe the big failure there was the richest nations not committing the $1 trillion for the poorer nations to deal with the worst effects of the climate crisis. I remember asking you how you felt, and you were trying to be positive. I thought behind the words you were really trying hard, Peter, because the poorest nations are really upset. This is critical for their survival.
Yeah, look, it is hard to be positive, and this is the time to try and be positive at the end of a year as we reflect and think about nice family things with Christmas, but some of us are very well off and others aren't, and it's a struggle. So the whole world has to change together. We have to do it as a set of families across the world, and that means there are some who need support. So we must get that big fund going. It will be very important to enable some parts of the world to make the decarbonisation change and to benefit from it quickly. Otherwise, they will struggle really hard over the next few years as it gets hotter and hotter, and they just won't have the ability to have air conditioning or the kind of water systems that will survive these massive storms.
Peter, I hope you'll come back to us in 2025. There's so much to talk about. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you.